Welcome to Bedford County Sports Talk Live. Hosted by David Thomas, Bill Anderson, Kenny Parker, and Jason Boyette. Brought to you by First Bank, Kincaid Service Company, and Piggly Wiggly. Let's get ready to talk some sports. Here are your hosts, David, Bill, Kenny, and Jason.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this edition of Bedford County Sports Talk Live. I'm David Thomas, Mr. Bill Anderson, Jason Boyette, Kenny Parker. We're here to talk some local high school basketball and talk about a little state championship football and then get into some college with a football on a real football
field.
Last weekend we can talk about high school football.
Yeah, this is it. But we can keep talking about
unless
it.
we got some. Hopefully, we have some signees coming in and looking.
Yeah,
right.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Hopefully. All right, we're going to take a break here right off the gate and thank our sponsors, Piggly Wiggly and
Kincaid
Service Company
and First Bank here in Shelbyville. We appreciate all three of those sponsors for allowing us to do this show. We're going to pause to hear from them. We'll be right back to jump into some scores.
Shop local at Shelbyville Piggly Wiggly, down home, down the street. From farm fresh produce and hand-cut meats to pantry staples, dairy, frozen favorites, and household essentials, we've got your list covered at hometown prices. Don't miss our weekly ad and truckload meat sales. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. Visit 874 Union Street, Shelbyville, or call 931-684-1363. Follow us on Facebook for the latest specials. Shop local. Save big at the Pig.
At Kincaid Service Company, we've proudly served Middle Tennessee since 1934. Families across the region trust us for quality furniture, appliances, electronics, and the kind of service only a hometown business can provide. From living room sets and dining collections to washers, dryers, refrigerators, and the latest in home entertainment, Kincaid has everything you need to make your house a home. And when it comes to a great night's sleep, our showroom features leading brands of mattresses, offering comfort and quality you can count on. We don't just sell products, we stand behind them. When you buy your appliances or electronics from Kincaid, our expert service team is here to keep them running for years to come. It's the kind of care that sets us apart. For value, selection, and service you can trust, visit Kincaid Service Company today, locally owned and community strong.
On game day, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
All right. Welcome back in here to Bedford County Sports Talk Live. Bill, I know you've got some football scores and some basketball scores. Why don't we go
off with football
championship?
Chattanooga Baylor 28, Brentwood Academy 24.
Really good ball game. I knew that was going to be a good ball game. Good ball game.
BGA 61, Franklin Road Academy 27. There's a theme here in this blowout.
That surprised me, the gap in that game.
Nashville Christian 59, University School of Jackson 7. That's where the 5-star commitment to Vanderbilt, first one ever. Curtis, the quarterback, and he looked 5-star, didn't he?
Yeah.
All right, Martin Westview, 62. Gatlinburg Pittman, 21. Westview hung 55 on him in the first half.
I told you that quarterback's for real.
He's for real deal.
He's sophomore.
He was impressive.
Sophomore better than his brother, and his brother starts in the SEC championship game today.
He sure does.
And
the Gatlinburg Pittman in the joking. I mean, they just mopped the floor with him.
But the quarterback, he was really mad at his brother when his brother committed to Alabama. He wanted him to go to Clemson, so it might be something to be watching when he gets a little older. He was liking Clemson, so we'll see.
South Pittsburgh 42, McKenzie 21.
Don't surprise me.
So we've got three tonight. We got 3 games tonight.
3 tonight. Last night, Page finally, 5 years in a row, finally won the state championship 21-14.
Had to come from behind.
It was 7-0 at the end of the first half. Page had 10 snaps on offense. That's how well Sevier County kept away from him. Page was slipping, falling everywhere. They must have changed their cleats Came out in the second half, won the ball game 21-14, finally won the state championship. That was good. Today, Pearl Cone and Alcoa, Huntington and Marion County, and the big ones tonight, Ravenwood, Oakland.
All three of these games today could very well be really good ball games.
And My TV 30's got all three of them. David, I can't believe you don't have My TV 30.
I don't have My TV 30 either.
I'm gonna have to get me an antenna, stick a wire up in there or something.
Do something.
I can't handle this. I gotta have it.
I know I don't have My TV.
My YouTube TV has it.
I got it at home.
You can see money, can't you?
Mhm.
YouTube TV.
That's cheap.
You just feel the green. Feel the green over here.
That's right. That's right.
It's cheaper than what I had before. I'll tell you that.
Oh, I guarantee it is. I
A
guarantee.
lot cheaper.
All right, basketball, local
right.
county.
Yeah, local.
All right. Just go over the whole week. Lipscomb Academy 65, Shelbyville Girls 31, Tullahoma Girls 52, Shelbyville 40.
Girls.
I'm gonna do the girls first. And then Jason Sweat 65-31. Shelbyville beat Senio last night.
Yep.
The Eaglettes are 3-5 on the year. Shelbyville boys played Ezel Harding. Coach Young wins 65-52. That big game up here against Tullahoma. Shelbyville's down 13, 14 points. Comes back, sends it into overtime.
It goes into they tie. I think they had the lead there, and
They did have it,
Tullahoma tied it up at the end.
And
then
74-67 got beaten. And last night, Shelbyville put it on Centennial 93-73. The Golden Eagles are 7-3.
All right, I want to ask y'all something. Tullahoma, are they that good, or we just have a bad night?
Tullahoma's pretty good.
Both.
Well, they just
I
got beat
didn't-
by Lincoln County.
They did, but I was listening to that on my way home I went to community last night. They were up 17 points in the third quarter, Tullahoma was, and Lincoln County went on a 20-2 run and took a lead in the fourth quarter. Lincoln County had some young man, and I know Coach Young, because that's a district game for them. He hit 5 3-pointers, just boom, 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 boom. And I think he may have been their quarterback, because they talked about he led Tullahoma in passing or something very well. But and that Lincoln County's only lost one game according to the radio show there.
Well, I'll say this about Central. Shane Young has lined up and played anybody.
He's playing
everybody.
And I'll tell you right now, I'll just go ahead and tell you, because they called me to line up a bus for Monday. He's going to NBA.
Yeah.
He didn't care.
He's going tonight. He's playing tonight.
He's going to NBA.
Hey, I want to give
Monday.
a shout out to the student section last night at Central. Boys are up 20, 25 points, 4 minutes to go. Shane puts in all of his guys. I don't know who most of these guys are. And man, that student section, they were cheering and hollering for those guys.
Good.
It was good. I mean, it was louder during the last 4 minutes than it was anyway.
Now, let's all just remember, it wasn't but a few years ago we were winning 1 and 2 ball games a year in basketball.
I know it.
And the guys they wanted to see scored. I mean, they just erupted.
Yeah, they were pulling for it.
Yeah.
What you got there?
But Saturday tonight, it says we're playing Oakwood Academy in Alabama. Is that correct? That was on Coach T. I pulled this morning.
I don't know.
I don't know.
At Alabama?
Oakwood Academy, Alabama.
I don't know. It looks like it's here.
Is it here?
It's here.
Because I was going to say we don't have a bus schedule.
And
And
then
they
Monday,
go to NBA Monday.
Monday, NBA Monday. I got a bus schedule.
so I don't know if that's one of these. Just the girls aren't playing.
Right.
It's just
Well,
the boys. Is that
they're-
right?
Girl,
I don't know. I
NBA
haven't heard-
NBA doesn't have girls, so I think they
No, I'm talking about this
The game
Oakwood,
tonight.
tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me if it's just boys.
Yeah, it looks that way. I don't know if that's a misprint or what.
Now
but
she didn't say anything about it at the end, like they didn't
That's
announce
probably
it.
a boys only
They
game.
didn't announce that there was going to be.
I mean, look at this. The girls are 3-5 or 3-4, whatever it is, and Shane's 7-3. Look how many more games the
Yeah.
boys have played than the girls.
right.
They've been in tournaments playing more games. So,
Yeah.
how about Cascade beating Fayetteville 57-44 the girls, and they lost to Moore County 56-43. But that was a good win over Fayetteville. The girls are 5-2. Cascade.
You know what I heard the other day with the Cascade girls playing at Moore County the other night? They played the whole first half of that game with a boys basketball.
Yeah, I heard that. Play with the boys basketball.
Now, how does that happen?
Exactly.
They said they
How
didn't
does that
realize it.
What?
How does the referee not realize it though?
And the girls, the Cascade girls said they missed 11 foul shots in the first
No
half.
kidding.
They missed 11 foul
Well,
shots
wait a
in the
minute, wait a
first
minute.
half.
I don't know how you don't know
And
that.
hit
Second.
6 of 8 in the second
All
half.
right, I'm an idiot. All right, I can go walk up, and those girls' basketballs feel like a volleyball.
Yeah.
And those basketball,
Right,
the boys' basketball, it's obvious. I
You
don't
can
see
tell
if
right
you've
off,
touched
yeah.
one of them in the
I know.
last
That sounds
year.
like leaving the sprinkler on before a game.
How could the official
I know.
Well,
throwing the ball up
Not-
or
not-
any
not-
wait a
time
minute,
not know
wait a
that.
minute. How about the first girl who shoots a free throw?
Right, knows it.
Just standing there and go,
Something's
wait a
not
minute.
right.
That
This
coach's
ball is not
right.
yeah.
Right.
Somebody has to say something. I don't get that.
No, I don't either.
No,
That kind of tainted the game.
I think they wound up losing by 6. Is that what it was?
56-43. That's what the score they had, what Moore County was.
56.
So it was on Coach T anyway. But here's Cascade girls again. They're 5-2. It wasn't long ago. They were winning 2-3 ball games in the season.
Well,
Great job
yeah.
she's done turning around.
We've said that, those freshmen and sophomores are now juniors and seniors.
Cascade boys beat Moore County 67-40. And they also beat Fayetteville 85-64. And the Cascade boys are off to a 3-1 start.
They can play.
Okay, so they've only played 4 games. So that tells me they didn't do any Hall of Fame games or any Thanksgiving tournaments at all.
Cascade boys,
Yeah.
they haven't played a whole lot.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah.
4
Yeah, they
games.
haven't
They just
played a
don't
whole
even.
But, you got a new coach that came in here too that probably didn't have
You get
time
the
to get this
schedule.
thing
Yeah.
scheduled because he's new. But
So-
off to a really good start.
Yeah.
I mean, Fayetteville's got athletes, guys.
And the margin of victory has been pretty good on
Yeah.
all of
And,
this.
and I know they play Richland at home Tuesday night because that's the first opportunity I got to see them.
All right, community girls 78, Mount Pleasant 16, and then they lost to Eagleville, or they beat Eagleville. The community girls did 48-42, and then Moore County beat the community girls 45-40. The community girls are 4-2.
That community girl, Moore County girls, that was a really good game last night. I was impressed with both. Both of those teams can play. Community girls are pretty good.
I wonder how many of the softball players are playing girls basketball.
Several.
I figured it was.
Several.
They've got some athletes out there.
They're pretty good.
Community boys 59, Mount Pleasant 29. They lost. The community came back and lost to Eagleville, but Eagleville is tough.
Eagle boys
They're tough.
got a chance to make a run.
They do 61-33, and then last night community I guess puts it on Moore County 80-42. Moore County, what's happening to them?
They're young. They're very young. I mean, you can look at them and they're very
Right.
young. Unionville's not young. They're not. But I was impressed with watching them and the way they run the floor and the way they shoot. Don't know many of the kids' names, but I was impressed by the way they play.
I got some web scores here.
All right, good.
I got
Good.
the girls right now they're winless. They're 0-7.
Yeah, they're not very good.
They lost to Cookville 52-49, close game. They lost to Lincoln County 41-38, close game. They lost to Silverdale Academy 56-40. But it looks like most of their games, they start off not slow, but pretty slow, and not competing a lot. And then those Cookville, Lincoln County games and the Silverdale have gotten better. So
Sounds
that's
like
kind of
me.
improvement.
Sounds like me that they decommitted from.
Absolutely.
emphasis on girls basketball.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
All right, then you
Understatement.
got the boys. They've won the 1 ball game so far this year, and that was against Antioch. They beat them 59-24 on November 25th. On November 26th, they played Goodpasture, lost 61-48, and then to Silverdale, which is ranked pretty high, 61-51, 10-point ball game. So that's what Webb's doing.
it's going to do nothing but get worse.
Sounds like athletics at Webb. They've canceled football season.
Yep.
Sounds like it's going back to basically, unfortunately, what we used to know it as.
Yeah.
And raised the tuition up a lot. I think there's been a huge increase in tuition, which
It
is
seems
Oh,
like
yeah.
there's a shift from sports to academics taking place
Correct.
there.
Yeah,
And-
and
and
I'd
money.
heard,
Yeah.
and I'd heard that. I'd
And
heard
money.
that.
All right, so let's talk about community upcoming. They're playing. The boys are playing on Friday, Clay County, and then on the next Tuesday they play Eagleville. Both of those home games, and the girls are playing Huntland. It says, and I got to think the boys will be playing at Huntland too.
I
on
know
Tuesday.
they're going to Huntland and Clay County, and I think girls are going.
And this is
also.
left off of Coach T. I don't
Yeah.
know what's going on with Coach T.
I can tell you
Yeah.
because of schedule of the buses, they are going to Huntland Tuesday and Clay County, Salina
Yeah.
Friday.
And that's on the 12th. The Central boys are playing. It says today Oakwood Academy in
I think that's
Alabama here, and then Monday Montgomery Bell, and the girls are playing Harpeth Hall on Monday.
Now, that is, I told you,
Montgomery Bell don't.
NBA
Yeah.
only has boys. Harpeth Hall only has girls, so they
So they-
co-op
yeah,
together.
Right, and then you got Summit on December the 11th, which the boys will be playing there as well. Cascade's got Richland Tuesday night and Cannon County on Friday night. And the girls' games are not listed, but I assume they're both going to be playing. Webb, I don't have nothing's listed publicly for the next week, so I don't know what's going on, Coach T. A lot of stuff not
Information's
getting reported,
not
or
getting
it's
to
not
Coach
getting
T.
there.
That's what's going on with Coach T. No one's submitting.
Yep.
Oh, okay, here we go. Coach Shane Young, no game tonight. It's canceled.
Canceled.
No game
Canceled
tonight.
game
So,
tonight.
good.
All
Canceled,
right,
not
good to
playing.
know.
Yeah. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks,
And-
Coach.
Yeah, we're talking about basketball, but wrestling's going on right now.
That's
also,
right.
I got to get in some. I know Coach Gill at Cascades sent me some stuff.
Okay,
and
David Smith just chimed in. He says the Cascade boys are in a Christmas tournament in Loudon, Tennessee over Christmas break that is not on the schedule.
Okay, good.
All this stuff, I mean, this is good to hear. I appreciate everybody chiming in like Coach there.
Mhm.
But these schedules are so messed up in basketball. It's like you don't know what's happening until it happens. It's just
Football's
like,
definitely easier.
oh,
isn't it?
yeah. And,
Yeah.
and I don't know. It's kind of weird.
I knew that was coming in Loudon because I've got to make sure I got a good bus to go up there.
You're driving it, aren't
Yeah,
you?
right.
You're driving it, aren't you?
I'm driving
Volunteer,
somewhere,
goes
but
Kenny.
it ain't going there.
Definitely want to get the newer bus for that.
Right.
I'll
All right.
probably be in Green Bay then.
Guys, that's our local high school scene. Let's take a break and hear from our sponsors, Piggly Wiggly and
Kincaid.
Service.
Company.
First Bank here in Shelbyville. We're going to take a break. We'll be back to jump into some college football.
Shop local at Shelbyville Piggly Wiggly, down home, down the street. From farm fresh produce and hand-cut meats to pantry staples, dairy, frozen favorites, and household essentials, we've got your list covered at hometown prices. Don't miss our weekly ad and truckload meat sales. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. Visit 874 Union Street, Shelbyville, or call 931-684-1363. Follow us on Facebook for the latest specials. Shop local. Save big at the Pig.
At Kincaid Service Company, we've proudly served Middle Tennessee since 1934. Families across the region trust us for quality furniture, appliances, electronics, and the kind of service only a hometown business can provide. From living room sets and dining collections to washers, dryers, refrigerators, and the latest in home entertainment, Kincaid has everything you need to make your house a home. And when it comes to a great night's sleep, our showroom features leading brands of mattresses, offering comfort and quality you can count on. We don't just sell products, we stand behind them. When you buy your appliances or electronics from Kincaid, our expert service team is here to keep them running for years to come. It's the kind of care that sets us apart. For value, selection, and service you can trust, visit Kincaid Service Company today, locally owned and community strong.
On game day, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
All righty, welcome back in here to Bedford County Sports Talk Live. Now we're going to jump into a little college football. And Bill, you're really excited about these Division 2 and 3 games, aren't you?
I love them.
What do you got? You got some scores for us.
I love it.
Last night, Kennesaw State beat Jacksonville State 19-15. I didn't see that coming. I thought Jacksonville State would beat them. James Madison 31, Troy 14. Troy did cover the S. Todd Bobo line of 23.5.
Is James Madison in the playoffs?
That's
It
going to be
depends
between
if
them.
They're one of those that's
In
right
Virginia,
on.
if Duke were to beat Virginia, the answer is probably yes.
But I think it's between them and Tulane.
And it could be between them and Tulane, who
It's them
upset
and-
North Texas. I didn't see that coming.
It's between
Yeah, it's
them.
close.
Tulane. I know. Watching a little bit of that, ranked 20th.
They're going to be crunching
Right.
the
I don't
numbers.
know what James Madison's rank
But
is.
North Texas was ranked 20th. North Texas had a heck of a year.
North Texas was ranked 24.
Heck of a year.
Yeah, they'd only lost one game going into that last night, so that's their second loss.
We'll talk about coaches, but Coach O is at Tulane now, guys. New head
Yep.
coach there.
I like O.
All right.
Coach O on Bourbon
We
Street.
got some
You need
games
to stay
today,
away from
guys.
Bourbon Street.
Y'all ready
We
for
got
a
some really good games today.
BYU, Texas Tech? The S. Todd Bobo line's 12.5.
That game is the one that could really ruffle the
If
feathers.
BYU were to win it, it would really mess stuff up, wouldn't it? Because Texas Tech's in.
Texas Tech's in, and
You
if
see
they
BYU beating them.
I don't think that. I think Texas Tech's going to do what they did to them last time.
Yeah.
Blow them out.
but there's always that.
What if?
All right. Miami,
hard to
Ohio,
beat them
Western
second time.
Michigan. The line's 2.5. Duke is 7-5 in the ACC title game. I still don't understand how this happens. Versus Virginia, Duke's getting 4. I don't see how a 7-5 team gets a tiebreaker with other teams in the conference with 2 losses. But the ACC, the way they do it, it's not overall record. It's not the tiebreaker. Because it ought to be, you would think, in a tiebreaker, Miami. But it's not.
You would think.
But they probably, I don't know.
They do it differently.
If you look at who their losses to, I bet they were all non-conference. And
3 of the 5 were.
Yeah.
Well, Duke's getting mopped today. It's that line right there.
But
I'm taking Virginia.
I would take
line.
Virginia on
But
that
you
one
know
too.
what? Virginia. Here's the thing about the ACC. What Virginia was ranked going in preseason, ranked by the coaches. We talked about Coach Young talked about how they ranked the Shovel boys going in. You know what Virginia's rank going into this preseason was?
They weren't ranked, were they?
14th in their ACC.
Oh,
yeah.
They were last.
About last. Okay.
They exceeded their expectations.
They have
Yes, they
done
did.
that.
Yeah.
All right, Georgia and Alabama today. Georgia's favored by 2.5.
I saw 1.5 last night. But
I'll take Alabama
I am
because
too.
Kirby Smart, he don't do well with
He
Alabama.
sure doesn't seem to, does he?
No.
But I'm going to say today Georgia's going to get them. I'll
Really?
take Georgia. I'm going to take Georgia.
Will,
How many-
will
how many
Kirby get
fake
that big
timeouts?
call tonight? Will Kirby
Yeah.
get a good call
It was a
tonight?
clap, man.
That's how many
Oh,
claps will we
clap.
have tonight? 2 or 3?
Probably.
Okay.
Indiana +4 against Ohio State.
What time is that game?
That game is the night game.
Yeah, it's the night one.
SEC title game is the 3, and I think it's 7 o'clock on the.
Good, I'll be able to watch them both.
So is
you
it
gotta
3 or
watch
4
both.
the SEC?
It's
I
4,
think
but
it's
it's 4, but
3
it's
hour
3
time.
hour
o'clock
time.
3 hour
Central
time, yeah.
All right.
So wait a minute, Indiana. I'm taking Indiana on that
All
line.
right, good. I'll take Ohio State. I think they're
What's
gonna-
the line?
4.
And that's in a dome.
3-point game.
Uh-huh.
You're
That's in
covering.
a dome because that's in
I
Indianapolis.
mean, you're-
That's where you're going to
you're
really see those athletes from Ohio
inside.
State, I'm afraid. And all that speed. I just think, talk Heisman for a minute. Heisman Trophy. Let's talk about it
Well,
for a second.
let's do.
Jason Boyette, my guy Pavia, has over 1,200 yards more than the Indiana quarterback. Is Pavia going to get close to this thing or not?
Yeah,
Because
right.
statistic-wise, take the Vanderbilt off, take the fact I don't like Pavia, and let's just look at the raw stats.
Can I ask you a
And I think you
question?
should get
Let me
it.
ask you a question here. What's your definition of close?
Does he get
What's
the
your
second award?
definition of
I mean, I
close?
think he should win it, but I mean, is he going to be there's 4 of them, or is he going to be the 4th one? Probably.
No.
I don't think so either.
0-3's got him. 0-3 came out and they said that after that performance, he's jumped in the public opinion poll to number 1.
I agree.
I think
That's
y'all
what-
have a
that's
shot
what-
at
Is
it.
he, is he definitely going to the? Is he going to be
He's
one of the
there, one of the 4.
He's one of the invites.
Let's go back to Tennessee and Vanderbilt game. The key to me was
Do we have to?
We said it on the show. Can you run the football and can you stop
Right.
the run? In the second half of that ball game, you know how many rushing yards Tennessee had? -4.
Vanderbilt made much better adjustments at the half.
But we did nothing. Tennessee did no adjusting whatsoever.
Right.
They just didn't.
And Vanderbilt wanted it more. You could tell they come out.
But
They wanted
and
it.
all the Tennessee fans that are down on Tennessee, let me say this.
I think what happened to Tennessee is they had never, and they're going, oh, is this happening?
I think they got out
And I
physical.
think they
Mm.
underestimated the physicality
Mhm.
of the
Vanderbilt hit 'em in the mouth.
the difference in this type of physical game from Vanderbilt opposed to what they had been
Oh,
I
accustomed
think
to.
they underestimated Alexander running the ball too.
Oh, Alexander,
I don't
absolutely.
disagree with that.
And that
Pavia.
tight end is a big
He's legit.
too. Yeah,
He's going to be
legit.
playing in the NFL.
Yep.
But I'll say this for Tennessee, before we're all down on Tennessee. When's the last time we went to the Swamp and won?
that's right.
Everybody's forgot that.
Well, I said for the year 8-4.
I did
And
too.
that's
I
exactly
thought
where
And
we
you
were.
was,
a good
you was
year.
willing to take
Yeah.
that.
Right.
I
Because
said 8-4.
at that
yeah.
point, Nico's gone. We don't know about our new quarterback.
Right.
He played okay at times. He played really good at times, and then sometimes it looked like, even in this game, like communication between he and the receivers was off. He was throwing to a spot the receiver was supposed to be there. They weren't there. He misread or they misread or something. They weren't, and that comes from time and maybe just not having enough.
Not
time.
having a running game
Yeah.
to be able to lean on and having being forced to throw and being one
Let me ask
dimensional.
this: will he be back next year?
Nope.
There's a chance because
He's
he's put in.
he's
I
doing
know
that
it.
Pavia.
Hardship.
He's doing that Pavia deal.
Might as well
trying to
make
get
that money.
6 years.
Make
Yep.
it while you can make it.
I don't blame him.
He's gonna make it here. He ain't making it the next level.
And I heard that the coach at Tennessee is not real happy with the fact that here he's just playing quarterbacks 1 year. He wants them for
Yeah.
what you're saying. he wants somebody that's a junior that could play so they can build.
Yeah.
Well, you can't do that with a 5-star recruit, the number 2 quarterback in America coming in. He ain't gonna sit for 2 years.
No, he'll be gone. He'll be gone. If he's not competing for a starting job, he'll be out of there.
That's the other thing I wanted to get to was college recruiting and the great class Josh Heupel put together. Depending on where you look, number 5, number 6 in the country. Signing day, they pull off 3 4-stars that we didn't think we was going to get. And the number 2 quarterback's going to Tennessee. The number 1 quarterback in the country is going to Vanderbilt. That's pretty impressive that Vandy and Tennessee get the 2 top quarterbacks.
Vandy's in the top 15 or 20 in recruiting
And
this
top
year.
30.
Yeah.
Is it the top 30?
That's
I
top
thought they
33.
were better than that.
Like 30, 28, depending on where you
I
look.
thought it was better than
But
that.
if you go down what the pundits say, USC's number 1 in recruiting, Notre Dame's 2, Oregon's 3. So the SEC's not in the top 3. Then Georgia, Bama, Tennessee right there together. Then Ohio State, A&M.
I think that the SEC is starting to take the prompt from Lane Kiffin, and they're not worried. It's nearly about recruiting as much as they were.
They are recruiting the better ones, and then portal and the fix
portal and what they got to have right now.
Band-Aids.
Yeah,
Band-Aids.
and those Band-Aids are turning out to be pretty doggone good players
when you hit on them. Yeah.
NIL money is now more important than tradition and history and fan base and facilities.
Think about this.
It's all about the money now.
Vanderbilt's got the checkbook out, and nobody knows how much is in that checkbook.
They don't have to check.
And the thing,
it's big.
Used to these college programs were really working in their weight room, working on their facilities, spending money here and there to try to recruit. Now they're making sure that's nice, but they're putting the money in NIL so they can get the recruits.
So NIL on this Vanderbilt quarterback.
And
what have you heard?
$1.8 million.
That's
$1.8
but
million.
that's not a whole lot when you think about it, because that's what the kid from UT went to UCLA.
He was getting two.
He was
He
getting.
didn't do anything.
But he was coming from Tennessee and not a high school.
Yeah, no, he was getting 2 at Tennessee.
Yeah, from a high school.
He was getting 2 at Tennessee.
Yeah.
And I think this quarterback from Nashville, though, it's kind of flown under the radar because of NIL. All this other swapping right above him. And a lot of these big recruits aren't getting seen as much. It just looks like
I promise you, Georgia offered him a boatload of money.
And the word is that to be a big time to play at a big school, Georgia, Ohio State, you got to be somewhere between the 3 and 4 million on your quarterback.
At 1.8 is just what I saw. That may not even be right. It may be a whole lot more.
It could be. Who knows?
It could very well be.
All right. College recruiting, guys. I said it before the show. Guess how many recruits Penn State's got? 2. 166 in America. MTSU's 133 in recruiting. 33. We'll get better there, won't we,
took
guys?
some steps
How
up.
many?
168 or whatever the number is. All right. Coaching hires. Lane Kiffin to LSU. I'll agree. That's probably a home run for LSU.
I agree.
I don't know.
I agree.
Well, he'll win big there. And he came
I don't know.
They were in their 20s in
I'm not
recruiting.
going to say he'll win big there, but he'll be successful there.
The reason he did it is he can get 5-star recruits to LSU, and he couldn't get them to Ole Miss.
And I'm going to ask you the same thing that I asked you just a second ago. David's hit the head on it earlier when we talked off air that when you leave LSU, you go in
home.
a grave.
Win a national title, and you're fired.
LSU is not going to be as happy with. They're going to be happy with 10 wins, but the 5th year or the 6th year they just get 10 wins. They're looking for more. So
well, it's kind of like the Philadelphia Eagles. I heard somebody say it this past week. You can be 10-2 in the season, and your head coach is under pressure at 10-2. That's the same thing happening at LSU.
Exactly.
Yeah, but watch that guy Philadelphia coach for a minute.
I know.
You see why the batteries are flying in him. Come on.
Hey, LSU is like a really hot girlfriend.
I don't know.
It's a really hot girlfriend.
Watch out.
She's hot enough you're willing to take the chance, but you're going to get hurt in the end. And Lane Kiffin is.
That is a great analogy from the first
You're like, hey, I'll roll the dice however it ends. I'll just enjoy the ride.
What's going on here? He's coming up.
I like it.
That's a good one.
It's been a while since that's happened to me now.
I understand, but it's a great point.
Obviously, you remember it.
Yeah.
All right, Alex.
My wife's not watching this one.
It wasn't her, was it?
Yeah.
Alex Golich to Auburn. I thought that was a good hire.
That is a very good.
That's
hire.
good.
For Auburn. That's
Very
a good one.
good
John
hire.
Summerall to Florida. I think he's a heck of a coach.
I like that one.
He came from Tulane. Will Stein goes to Kentucky. He was the Oregon OC, a very good recruiter. This is the one that was a head scratcher to me. Ryan Silverfield from Memphis to Arkansas. That just sort of
Arkansas thought they were going to get the guy
Right.
that was going to Auburn. So they had to backpedal right quick.
Pete Golding to Ole Miss and the DC, and I think Ole Miss was stuck like Tennessee was in baseball. You almost had to promote with him.
Are there any more SEC openings now?
No.
You know who I thought would come back?
Oh,
Dan
wait a
Mullins. I thought Dan Mullins would come back.
Yeah.
He did so well at Mississippi State
Right.
and didn't do bad at Florida.
No.
And he might not want to be back yet. He might be enjoying what he's
Doing well at
UNLV out of
UNLV.
Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Maybe enjoying that.
The pressure is probably not nearly.
It's
as bad.
not. No.
Right.
The James Madison coach, where is he going? The coach from Tulane is going to Florida.
Florida.
That's
The
a
James
good
Madison
hire.
coach.
He may be going to Iowa State.
I think
No.
he's going to
Who's-
UCLA or somewhere like that. I
Maybe it
think
was UCLA. I think
it's somewhere out
Who's
west.
going to Iowa State?
they haven't done it yet.
They
'cause
haven't
the
done
Matt
it yet
Campbell thing
because
just
he
happened.
just
Somebody
He just-
leaked out last night.
he just did that last night. What I got last night, the guy from Iowa State just accepted.
That's what
and
my
so-
understanding. Too.
And that I think their press conference Monday.
But when you're gonna fire a
Jimmy
coach,
Rogers.
I don't know.
Oh, sure. Iowa State named 14 hours ago.
Okay.
before you fire a coach, you better have somebody in mind to
Well,
replace him.
they've all
Yeah.
got
I don't know
a
who Jimmy
Ro-
Rogers.
Yeah, they've all got a Rolodex of names.
Because even old James Franklin just got to Virginia Tech and had him in the top 25 in recruiting. He pulled several recruits off the
Yeah, he
last
did.
minute.
Yeah, and he probably got several from that decommitted from Penn,
Penn
State,
State
came to
came
him.
over with him.
Just like what same thing happened with Kiffin.
What
Kiffin had a bunch that had decommitted from Ole Miss and joined with him at
what was
LSU.
Penn State though thinking when they fired him when they did? I mean, you look at what it does.
Well, you had a head start on everybody because you did it early.
Right,
so
that's
you
true.
should have already had somebody in mind.
That's
But
right.
Franklin
Where-
was just in the Final Four of the playoffs the year before.
Were
the
they
year
really
before.
going? Were they really thinking Heupel was going to leave Tennessee? And
Let me
come
tell
up
you
there?
what I
We
think.
didn't hype kind of Franklin.
Let me tell you what
You
I
went
think.
8-9 games. You happy with it? I mean, very similar.
I think it's the people that are putting the money in the portal
Oh yeah,
and in the NIL.
they're
money,
calling the shots.
They're calling the shots.
You're
and
right.
I think they were ready.
The
to
team
get rid of
owners are calling the shots.
But if you're going to take a job where the
it.
guy,
That's me. That's the way I.
the guy
Hey.
just went to the playoffs and won a game and was fired.
Hey, next time you go to UT game, look on the field. What does it say?
Yeah.
Pilot.
Pilot.
Yeah.
The owners put their stamp on it.
Before we'll take a break and go to pros, but here's a trivia question for everybody.
Oh,
You got the Colts and the Jags. They play each other every year.
Yeah.
When is the last time the Colts went to Jacksonville and Duval County and won and beat them on the road? And there's been a bunch of bad Jacksonville teams. See if anybody out there can get that one.
all right. We're going to take a break and come back. We're going to hear from our sponsors. We want to thank them, Piggly Wiggly
Kincaid.
Service.
Company.
and First Bank. We'll be right back.
Shop local at Shelbyville Piggly Wiggly, down home, down the street. From farm fresh produce and hand-cut meats to pantry staples, dairy, frozen favorites, and household essentials, we've got your list covered at hometown prices. Don't miss our weekly ad and truckload meat sales. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. Visit 874 Union Street, Shelbyville, or call 931-684-1363. Follow us on Facebook for the latest specials. Shop local. Save big at the Pig.
At Kincaid Service Company, we've proudly served Middle Tennessee since 1934. Families across the region trust us for quality furniture, appliances, electronics, and the kind of service only a hometown business can provide. From living room sets and dining collections to washers, dryers, refrigerators, and the latest in home entertainment, Kincaid is everything you need to make your house a home. And when it comes to a great night's sleep, our showroom features leading brands of mattresses, offering comfort and quality you can count on. We don't just sell products, we stand behind them. When you buy your appliances or electronics from Kincaid, our expert service team is here to keep them running for years to come. It's the kind of care that sets us apart. For value, selection, and service you can trust, visit Kincaid Service Company today, locally owned and community strong.
On game day, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
All righty. Welcome back into Bedford County Sports Talk Live. Bill, we're going to talk a little professional football now. What's going on with the Titans?
The
Do you
Titans-
want to talk about it?
anything to talk about this week?
Well, they're going to the Cleveland Browns. It's going to snow. The line's 4.5, and you got Shedeur Sanders against Cam Ward. And I give the chance. Let me say this: there is something big happening.
All right.
Miles Garrett is going to break the single season sack record, maybe in the first half.
tomorrow. Yeah.
In the first
Yeah,
half,
and he
needs 5.
might set it to the point nobody ever breaks
I
it.
don't
again.
Ever breaks it again.
Tomorrow.
I made a mistake yesterday. I wore my Titans sweatshirt. I had a really nice Titans sweatshirt to school. Even my third graders were making fun of me.
Oh, really?
Mr. Boy, yeah, you wearing the Titans stuff.
That's pretty sad.
It's
Isn't it?
bad when the third graders.
Third
were
grade
making fun
level
of
has
me.
got down on this.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
This
embarrassed.
may be one of the worst games in pro football history. It may be 3-0 or 9-3 or 6-3.
No,
No, Cleveland will win.
Yeah, Cleveland will
Bucks
score
are
on
better than
defense.
that. Yeah.
All right, here's an interesting one for you. Commanders and Vikings are the command skins. Aren't anybody surprised Jaden Daniels is going to play in this game? What's the point? You're 3-9. What's the point in putting him back out
He's a
there?
professional, and that's what he gets paid to do, and that's what he wants to
Well, he's
do.
on one of my fantasy teams, and it's really going to help me out a bunch that he's coming back because I need him to play this
We'll
week.
celebrate it, man.
I should. 'Cause I think he's coming back for me.
I'm just telling you, that's the
Yeah,
way those
that's what
guys
he's doing.
are.
All right, Steelers, Ravens. The reason I mentioned a great rivalry game, Aaron Rodgers is not playing well, but doggone it, Lamar Jackson isn't playing well either. This is a game. Which one is the worst?
Right.
Line's 5.5.
Okay, talk about the Steelers for a second. It's floating out there that Mike Tomlin is about done.
Would you say
There.
there's guys quitting? The
I know.
Slay guy gets cut. Now he says he don't want to play football. Buffalo signs and he doesn't want to play.
All right, so what's going on there? I've always looked at Mike Tomlin as one of these guys that ends it his way. You know, he retires.
Maybe it's time for him to go just because they don't listen to you anymore, whatever. Come to Tennessee, Coach Tomlin, please. I would love to have Mike
absolutely.
Tomlin here.
Absolutely, but he
You got
wouldn't.
that right.
He won't be unemployed 30 seconds.
The ownership situation and the upper management there will have to change. And Mike Tomlin
Hey,
comes.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that has become obvious because they ran Vader out of here,
Oh, yeah,
and look
look
what
at-
he's done.
He's kicking everybody's
quickly.
tail.
That goes
Golly,
to
that's
show
terrible.
where the problem was at Tennessee. That's my
Well,
opinion.
your head
Yeah.
coach has got to have
Your head
personnel.
coach has got
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah.
He's got
Let's
to
go
be
back
able
what
to.
Blaine Bishop told me, a friend of mine. Blaine Bishop told me this. If you go back and look when Vrabel was successful here, it was when he had Mike Mularkey's players and the team was already there. And really think about it. That's sort of correct. And the longer him and J-Rob started doing all these poor drafts is when Vrabel went down. So
But you don't know how much.
and the Patriots the lineup was already there when he got there.
But
And has
we
he done
don't-
a good job? Sure.
We don't know how much he was able to influence Robinson because it's obvious.
True. He didn't want
That
to trade AJ Brown, did he?
It's obvious during the COVID deal where they come to find out and they're videoing him at home and they've gotten rid of AJ and he's like, what's going
Agreed.
on? And then they draft the kid out of Georgia that's really set them back. He didn't know nothing about that one either.
Well, if Vrabel was still here, our personnel would be completely
Totally
It
different.
would be
Totally
Derrick
different.
Henry would still be playing,
Derrick Henry would
and
still be
AJ
here.
Brown would still be here,
would still be
and
here.
there's
God, do
going
you
to be
really
some
want AJ Brown
linemen
though?
that we would still have.
I'm glad AJ
Oh, I'm
Brown's gone.
kind of am today.
Hey,
Last
Yeah,
year
but I
I
like to
was.
have Derrick Henry back.
I sure would.
Oh, Derrick Henry's
He's
a
still got
Hall of
it.
Famer.
Oh, yeah.
but I don't
First
think he's
ballot.
got many more years left.
No, but
he's-
having him on your team is special.
Exactly.
Having him there, his work ethic.
But go back to when Jeff Fisher's decline at Tennessee happened too. This is why I think the Adams family may be right on something. When Jeff got rid of Floyd Reese and he started cooking and getting his groceries, that's when the Titans went.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I think the coach has got to have a lot of influence.
Some, but I don't know if he needs to have a lot of it. I think that's what was wrong with Coach Belichick too. He started getting the groceries and it started going downhill when he started the draft.
Coach Belichick always had
Some
hands
say.
on,
He had
hands
some.
on what was getting
But
there.
they had some terrible drafts as they were going, just like the
And but
Titans. have drafted
Belichick
terrible.
he didn't rely a whole lot on his draft because you'd say he had some terrible drafts. That's because he was drafting 31 and 32
Right.
every year.
Yeah.
And
Well, say this for the Titans. It looks
everybody
like
else-
this draft class
Everybody else been picked over.
looks pretty good. This draft class, I'm pleased with it.
And I'm
it's all
telling
right.
you this year, if they get number
They're
one,
trading.
they better trade it back and get some more picks.
Okay, so let me ask you guys this. Here we've seen Cam Ward. So what do we
I
even
don't
know
think
what
you-
Cam
I don't
Ward
think we
is?
even
I
know
don't
yet.
think you
I
can
don't
even,
think you
You
know.
don't even can't make a
I
judgment
think
call.
you get a little highlight, a little glimpse here and a little glimpse there, but you can't He's got nothing to get to.
No.
Okay, second
got
part of that
nothing to help
question.
him.
What happens to Will Levis? Where's he going to end up? On a practice squad somewhere? Somebody going to give him
Will
a
who?
chance? Yeah,
Will Anderson?
exactly.
I think the problem with Will Levis
Will
is
Anderson Levis.
maybe with better coaching, maybe he could be a backup. But the problem is when he was elected to have that surgery and didn't tell the team and put
Yeah.
himself on IR that he's
that's
done
a bad
here.
luck. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
done
Very
it.
Well, yeah,
be-
he's
it
done
very
it in
well be
Tennessee.
He's done it.
But is somebody else going to give him a chance?
That
Sure.
will.
Somebody will.
Something.
It's not like Jacksonville
I'm
is a
gonna tell you,
backup.
The backup quarterback is. You look at who was it that paid their backup big time money this year, and backup quarterbacks are big in the NFL now.
The
because
coach at
how
Jacksonville
many
was-
starters are getting hurt?
The coach at Jacksonville was the offensive coordinator at Kentucky, the one good year Will Levis had at Kentucky, which was his junior year. So he's shown he can get something
Yeah.
out of him. That'd be a perfect backup place.
He will be somewhere.
Give me a 7th-round pick and you can have him.
Get something.
You know, and
All
maybe
right.
a Coca-Cola.
Of local interest. Okay. This past week, I watched a interview of this guy covering the Big Ten on draft prospects. Gary Smith III has moved up from a third-day player to a second-day
I saw that.
player.
Well, I told
Good.
you earlier in the year when I was looking at the Green Bay stuff, they had Green Bay. He was a pick. He was
Projected pick.
a projected
And the
pick for
one
Green
thing
Bay.
that's helped him is he's from 340 down to 320, and his agility is catching people's eyes toward the end of the
I
season.
thought he bulked up too big.
He was up to 340.
He
and
looked,
now he's
and they bulked him up like that because he was playing him in
Yeah.
that 3 technique, that
Yeah.
shade, that nose shade.
yeah,
and-
and his quickness now
Yeah.
it's got catching people's attention that he's going to be in those middle rounds there. That's going to give him a great
Well,
opportunity.
exciting, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Our trivia question was, when's the last time the Colts went to Duval County and won at Jacksonville? How about everybody thinking the Colts were going to the Super Bowl and Danny Dimes going to get all this money? And right now you start to look at them and you go,
They're regressing.
because when they're playing good teams, they don't look so hot.
I really don't
And
know
I
who I
think-
think's going to win.
And he's hurt. He's
Something's
playing with a
wrong.
broken
He's different.
He's
Right.
playing
Yeah, he
with a
does.
broken
Yeah.
bone.
But the MO is just stop Jonathan Taylor and you stop the Colts
Well,
right now.
that's you got to stop Jonathan Taylor.
I don't know who I think's going to
The
win.
line's 1.5.
I don't think there's
Anybody
not a-
take a guess at the trivia question?
not yet.
Not
Nobody's here.
All right, we'll do it before we leave. We'll get the
Yeah,
answer.
I'm surprised Tim Loki didn't chime in there with an answer.
I am
That's
too.
Or
because
overcast.
he's talking about
He's still on
Indian-
anchor. He's still
well,
talking anchor
about
down.
Indianapolis and Jacksonville, and nobody around here care about either one.
Well,
of them.
he's
But
still
now that
anchoring
Peyton
down.
ain't at Indy no
No.
more.
All right, the Houston Cows, 3.5 at the Kansas City Chiefs.
Cows.
Andy Reid's got to win out here. He's got to win them all, or he's not getting in.
No, he's out.
The game of the week: Kenny Parker's Green Bay Packers at Lambeau Field in the frozen tundra.
That ought to be a
Against
really
the
good
Chicago
Is
game.
that the
Bears.
3 o'clock game?
Yes,
Mhm.
6.5.
Is the
line.
Packers and Bears the most
Yeah, it's the largest.
historic
Mhm.
rival in the NFL ever?
They've played each other more than
Anybody
Mhm.
else. Those two.
Probably.
The
I thought it
line
was.
should not be 6.5, guys. That's
That's a whole-
way
that's
too
a
many
whole-
It's a
points.
close
whole
ball
lot.
game.
Cowboys,
This is-
Cowboys and Redskins back in
Yeah,
the Davis.
yeah.
Yeah, but the thing about the Packers and the Lions, the Packers and the Bears,
They were there at the
Yeah.
first.
since
they were.
1919.
Yeah, they
Right.
were there at the
Since
very front end,
1919, they played each
yeah.
other.
And you got the Cowboys and come into like 61.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
So you got that long period of time of that
And
rival.
the Packers and the Packers and the Lions and the Bears and the Lions are the same way. And
This
but
game right
anyway.
here, do y'all think this could come down to a field goal on the frozen tundra
Well, I do. I
and
think it's
somebody
gonna be a
missing
3-point
it?
ball game.
And somebody
It's
missing
one
it?
way or the other. I think this game's going to be close.
I hope the line's right.
Yeah.
I know Aaron has told me that they practice.
Tim Loki's got an answer for you.
All right.
2014.
That's correct, Tim. You got it right.
He Googled it up.
Yeah.
Twittered it up.
But,
2014.
the
That's a
Twitter.
long time
Weather-
playing
weather-
somebody every year.
You know the high for that day, the high at Green Bay on Sunday is 19.
It's supposed to be snow too, isn't it?
It very well could be a possibility of snow up there all the time, but
Snow with the
Yeah.
Browns.
It snows all the time.
this time of year.
Yeah.
But I think that'll be. I just hope we can stop the run.
Yeah, no,
If we can stop the run and don't turn, the Bears win because of turnovers.
Yep.
They win because of
and running
turnovers.
the football.
But if they don't get turnovers, and it's shown if you look it
I
up.
agree.
In the games that they've gotten turnovers, they've won, and they've won by close margins.
They got recovered
the
17 fumbles this year.
And the games that they didn't get
Opportunistic.
turnovers, they lost.
17 fumbles.
So you got, and they got the local guy that's a interception.
Kevin Byard.
KB is pretty,
you get those takeaways and don't give away.
Uh-huh.
You're up.
Exactly.
Well, Mitch,
Yeah,
let's mention this before we get to the Monday night game. It's the Lions Cowboys Thursday night. Great game, 44-30. Well, Pickens showed it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Didn't he?
Did he?
He just laid down. Didn't
I
try. Didn't run his routes.
I watched that to halftime because I got to get up and drive a bus in the morning.
Yeah,
And after CD Lamb got hurt, it's like he just didn't want to play anymore.
Yeah,
because then the one guy's guarding him now.
And they were double teaming him, and he didn't like it.
And now that they don't have anything to play for, the real Pickens may come out.
I think you're right.
The real Pickens may come out. The one that everybody was scared of to start with.
You see why Tomlin wanted rid of him now.
I think that will come out.
Monday night.
Monday night, Eagles, Chargers. Chargers plus 2.5 at home. I'm taking the Chargers to beat the Eagles. There's a vibe with the Eagles that isn't good.
I just can't go against
Is Justin Herbert healthy enough to play?
I don't know. After the way the Bears ran the football at him, if the Hampton guys back,
he did take snaps yesterday.
I think that was
taking snaps and getting hits two different.
I wouldn't go against the Eagles.
I'm going to because Jalen Hurts doesn't look good. Barkley doesn't look right, and AJ Brown's subject to Pickens at any time. Just not want. I don't want to play that.
Or is Pickens AJ Brown in it?
Well, however you want to look at it.
Well, we got to get out of here.
Hey, Christmas parade. Tell everybody.
And Loki did admit to, he twittered it up.
Twittered
He
it up.
did. And
I
he
twittered
was,
it up.
all right.
Hey, tell everybody about the Christmas parade today.
Christmas parade, 4:00. We'll start live streaming at 3:45. So if you
Is it true you're the grand marshal of the Christmas
No,
parade?
it's not true.
Okay, I heard that this morning.
Now, I heard that Josh Blevins was going to be throwing candy at children.
Are you
That's
on
a
a float?
possibility.
Are you on a float today?
You're not floating?
No, I'm not floating.
I'm mechanic.
watching?
I'm in a recliner today.
Guys, we got to get out of here.
Too much ball.
Josh is
What
knocking on the
time
door.
you going live?
Going live at 3:45.
3:45.
What's local this week with basketball? Shovels Wear Tuesday.
He's already read all that.
Just get out and support all your teams.
Yeah, get them
That's
out
the
there.
best way.
All right.
You know when they're playing, get out and watch them. Guys, thanks for watching today. We're going to be back again next week. And stay tuned. We'll have the weekend wrap up coming up here in about 12 minutes or so.